Hey everyone, Greg here and welcome back to the channel. Imagine creating over 1,000 murals over a span of 1.5 decades and building a community of over 250,000 dedicated volunteers. Well, this is exactly what the renowned Filipino artist and activist A.G. Saño, affectionately known as Whaleboy, has accomplished. A.G. Saño's vibrant murals adorn public spaces across the Philippines, igniting discussions on marine wildlife, environmental protection, and indigenous rights. But Whaleboy's Artivism is more than just paint on walls. It's a powerful catalyst for inspiration, awareness, and change. A.G. Saño has navigated through both literal and metaphorical storms to raise awareness, build and heal communities, and fight for justice. I recently caught up with AG and he shared some incredible insights into Whaleboy's journey and the essence of successful artivism. So let's dive in and explore how A.G. Saño's dedication to artivism and his Whaleboy persona have made a profound impact and left a legacy for generations to come. AG, welcome to the channel. It's a real pleasure to have you here today. Let's dive straight in. As a fellow artivist, I'm curious, when you first started, did you intentionally plan to merge art and activism, or did that synergy develop over time?
First of all, thank you for having me here. I'm honored to be here and to talk about Artivism, about climate, things that are close to my heart. In the beginning, I really didn't plan anything about what to do, like the things I have now in my, let's say, my body of work. I never planned anything about that. Came to me as a sort of a circumstance, and then I reacted actively about it and just realized that I was doing activism. I've been always involved and in love with Mother Nature. So when I encountered something that was detrimental to the things that I'm doing and to the ecosystems that I was trying to protect, then I reacted and I actively did something, and incidentally it was art that I chose to use, to promote awareness, to resist, if that's a good word, resist entities who were trying to essentially destroy ecosystems in my country. Then, yeah, I think I just realized at some point that it was Artivism, the intersection of art and activism that's been going on in my work. So it wasn't intentional, and even I could even say that when I started doing some of my activist work, Artivism wasn't really a word, a popular word that time. Like if I would write it on MS Word, you'd still see the red underline, probably even now. So I think everything was organic, and I would say that Artivism has been there for a long time. It's just that it wasn't coined that way yet. So I think that's probably how I would describe how I think about my work as Artivism.
I find it fascinating that your journey was so organic and that you discovered art as a powerful tool for communication and engagement. From your personal experience, how do you think people respond to your works and the activist messages that they convey?
Yeah, I think there are several points of views regarding my work, regarding art being used as a form of activism, because there's a point of view of the audience, for example, and people really gravitate towards art, especially public art, like a country like the Philippines who's not yet that mature about street art, or not yet that deeply connected with public art. To see like murals, like very colorful murals in random places, if I should say, it takes their attention. So you capture the audience that way. They can be awed, they can be interested, they find the murals amazing, maybe beautiful. And then there's also the point of view of the creator. And for me, that's the bigger thing, because I tried to involve the communities. I didn't want to make the mural pieces as an AG mural, but rather than a mural of the community. Let's say a province named Isabela, then it's an Isabela dolphin mural. It could be let's say a Quezon City mural, and so on. And to have people working with me and filling up the spaces, painting the different shapes on the wall. Because what I do is I sketch everything as much as I can, and then I give out the paint and the brushes to the people on the street. Sometimes mural sessions are organized by, let's say, local institutions, maybe schools, sometimes even government offices or departments, most of the time NGOs, sometimes also some individuals, like concerned individuals in different communities. And then we let people paint, we let people get involved, and that gives them the platform of being the creator. And I think in that sense, art plays a big role, not just in creating the message, or showing the message and to promote awareness, but it makes people involved, and it makes people feel the need to find out more about what they're painting, because it's their creation.
Yeah, it's intriguing to consider the points that you've made, and it made me think that art in galleries or museums can often create a kind of barrier whereby public spaces exposes your work to a much broader audience. And in an age where we are constantly bombarded by imagery and the swipe culture of phones, it can be challenging for artists to make a lasting impact. Therefore, what do you think has been the key to your success in raising awareness about environmental and indigenous rights?
Yeah, there's a broad spectrum of issues that are being tackled by different artivists from all over the world, and I've met quite many of them. Let's say, for example, I know this muralist from Bari, Italy, who's really amazing in involving communities, and I found strong parallels between our works and our methods. And I met this theater maker, a theater and / performer in South Africa, who uses art, to promote his advocacy. And the parallel between our works is that, for me, I involve people in creating the murals, so essentially doing the painting and stuff. But he involves them by teaching them the methods of theater, and by acting, the community members become part of the art as the performers, and they carry with them the message of the community. So I think the key here is to use your art not just to show the world how good you are, and not just to show a message to your art, but also to involve people, because essentially activism is about an advocacy. And an advocacy can be most effective if you're building communities and building collectives and getting people behind your message and your mission. Because whatever issues we're fighting for, the mission is actually to bring more people with us. If you want greater change and faster change in the world, you need the population to be behind you. An advocate can't live like an island, like alone, and unheard. Essentially, we want to be heard. We want people to be there. And to amplify our message it's best to multiply ourselves. And passing on a brush, passing on a knowledge on how to act, or even to make music, to spread the message, is the way to go, because we multiply ourselves by doing that. Yeah.
You've been a guest speaker around the world and inspired countless others with your work. Of all the projects that you've undertaken, is there one that stands out to you as particularly meaningful, or one that you're especially proud of for achieving what you set out to accomplish?
Well, of all the projects or the endeavors that I have done and went through, definitely the 1,200 200 plus murals that I've done with communities is something I can be proud of. I have a few others that I would think are worthy to be mentioned, but of course, painting those murals in the past 15, 14 years directed my life basically, because saying that I didn't plan any of this, it became the direction of my life for the past 1.5 decades, and it essentially created who I am now. So I'd say that the pride also comes in because I see the community behind me. There are more than 250,000 people who volunteered, and from time to time I get these amazing messages from people who would say that they were part of some of my mural sessions many years ago. Some of them were in 4th grade, 5th grade. Now they have graduated from senior high school. Some of them have graduated from their bachelors. Some of them did, bachelors in arts because they were inspired. Some of them are now scientists, like marine biologists, because they were inspired to paint with me. And what really struck me was this kid who mentioned that he encountered a painting session by a certain artist when he was in high school. He forgot the name of the artist. I know that was me. But for me, it was more special because it didn't matter who that artist was. It's not about the personality, but it's about how he was inspired to become a protector of the environment now. And I think those successes of the participants are something that I can be proud of as well. It has become a collective and not just an endeavor of one person.
AG, it's been an absolute pleasure having you with us here today. Hearing about your experiences and your incredible journey has been truly inspiring. I really look forward to our paths crossing again soon.
Thank you very much.
Although I've only recently discovered AG's work, I quickly became a huge admirer of both his art and the man behind it. His dedication and passion are truly inspiring, and be sure to follow his socials and support his work from the links that I'll put in the description box below. I would really love to hear what you think, so please do leave your comments in the comment box below. And if you liked today's video, as always, please do give it a thumbs up. And if not already, please subscribe and hit that bell icon for future updates. More than 90% of my returning visitors to the channel are not subscribed. And by taking any of the aforementioned actions, it really helps YouTube's algorithm to recognize the channel and put my content in front of like-minded people. Until next time, it's bye from me for now.